What's going on, guys? Jurassic Acid here. Today we are checking out the Raft. It is an open world sandbox game where pretty much you have to build up your raft and you're able to travel to islands and stuff and things. So the main objective in the game is just to find resources and you can research them in order to build new items. So you're able to craft like spears, bow and arrows, things like that. You're also able to get into more technological advanced stuff like radio towers and things like that on your raft so you can locate the new stuff. The raft should be having an update here in a few days, which would be October 8th, 2020, which will basically be the chapter 2 of the storyline. So, without further ado, let's check out what this game has to offer. Oh, come on, man. Completely whiffed that first shot there. You don't really get much of a platform to start out with. So it looks like we get at least plastic and wood. Kind of shows the condition of our ocean in real life too. There's a lot of crud out there in the ocean. So this first few steps, let's just grab a whole bunch of stuff and then we will figure out what to build once we gather a decent amount of resources. So I will bring us back in a little bit. And we're back. So I got a little bit of resources. It looks like some of the stuff you can just jump in the water and click E to pick up. But we do have a shark right below us, so we are going to have to figure out a way to protect ourselves here pretty soon. Got a decent amount of materials, so let's see what we're able to craft. So to start out with, you can just automatically build a hammer. I assume that's just to expand the raft. Hook is what we're throwing now. Stone axe for chopping down trees and removing raft parts. Fishing rod, shark bait. We got an empty cut water purifier. That's probably something we need to build pretty soon. Go and build that now, actually. What about wooden spear? We need plank and rope. What do we need for rope? There we go. Palm leaves. So it looks like we need a few more palm leaves and we will get a spear up and running just in case the shark tries to attack us. I don't know if he'll attack us since we only have one plank. I assume it's more for if you have a bigger raft. But once I grab probably 4 more palm leaves, I'll bring us back. And we're back. So it looks like some of these palm leaves aren't actually individuals. Whenever you collect them, sometimes you'll get more than one. I guess it would be those little big clusters there. You can actually collect 3 of them at a time. So I don't know how much rope we'll need, so I'll just build the bare minimum for now. So let's go ahead and get a spear up and running. And let's move that over here. This guy, and pretty much we don't need any of this cluttering our inventory at the moment. So we'll just, I guess just keep this few items down here. That way it just stays in one spot. Alright, so what do we need for a hammer? Plank and wood. So what do we need for a hammer? It looks like we need planks and rope. We got the rope. We just need 2 more planks. Looks like we're coming up on an island here pretty quick too. I assume we're going to need an anchor to stop, so we might just have to pass the... Hey, get off my raft. I guess he can attack if you only have 1 piece. I was not expecting that. Hammer. Now I'm guessing we're going to need wood and plastic. Okay. Cancel. Stop it. Plenty of junk in the ocean. I guess it's good for us. I assume there's no way to actually stop the raft at this island, so we're probably going to have to pass this first one. But hopefully we can find it again later. Or one similar of it. Islands probably have the most amount of resources there, I imagine. I've seen this game a long time ago, so I'm not exactly sure what all has changed since last time I've seen it. But hopefully this new update will bring us some fun adventures too. So let's see here. Let me just hit it. R? No, that's rotate. How do you repair? There we go. Middle mouse button. Yeah, let's go ahead and expand it out a little bit too. We're looking decent on food and water at the moment. If you right click, we're able to cancel the hook throw, so that's always good. So once we get a little bit bigger raft, I think I am going to go ahead and focus on water next. And then I guess we'll figure food out in a minute. Probably the fishing pole. I know we can build like a farm later on, but we don't have anything for that yet. Get me out of barrel. Alright. So that should be good enough for now. Now let's see here. Water purifier. So we'll need the little cup thing earlier, right? Where's it at? Yeah, there we go. Empty cup. We need more plastic. We'll just throw plastic down there. Is there anything else that we really need to focus on at the moment? Probably a plastic hook. We'll need more plastic for that too. Okay, so it looks like we need to focus on plastic for a bit, and I will bring us back when we get some. And we're back. So I went ahead and placed the water purifier, so I guess we just pour the water in there, and it should purify for us. Now for food, we can build a grill, but we don't really have anything to do with that. So we did find a few potatoes in the barrels, so I guess that's always a good last resort item. And we're back. Sorry about that weird cut. I just kept dying on that other world because I didn't focus on food first, so I went ahead and restarted. We're most of the way caught up. The only thing we don't have is a sail, but this time around I actually have a fishing pole. So I think we're in a lot better position. Actually cooking food and water as we speak. Oh, looks like this plank could use a little bit of stuff and things. A cup, fresh water. Whew, that was a little bit of an adventure. Takes a while to get caught back up in the game. To this starting area, you definitely want to focus on food and water first of all. And also having a spear to protect your raft is very important too. So we should be able to get a good amount of food going here in a minute. But the main advantage to starting over is actually being able to get food. Because I tried a few times on that other save to get food going, and I was just, since we died so unfortunately, I just wasn't able to get the materials required. So we started over, but I will bring us back once we get a sail up and running. And we're back. So I got a sail up and running, we got a spear, water, pretty much caught back up to where we were before. There's a lot of stuff to manage in the game. Sorry again for having to pause it the way we did before, but I just wasn't able to keep going on that save. So this one, we got food, water. I think we still have a few actual wrap pieces missing, but for the most part it should be similar to our old design. Should you get out of here, shark? It's gonna be nice when we actually get to kill him for food. Is this damaged? No. Okay, we're good. I think I am going to expand it just a little bit back here like so. That way our sail has a little bit extra protection. Probably right there too. Do we have enough for it? Yeah. Perfect. This is a little bit of a weird shape, but I don't want the sail to be attacked and like lose all of our progress. And the next thing that I think we need to focus on is probably storage box. Just in case another bad thing happens and we do end up dying, I don't want to lose all of our resources like last time. So that's next up on the list. Looks like we're getting a lot more food this time too from barrels. I noticed this save seems to have a lot more items in the water too. I don't know if that other world just the items quit spawning or what happened. And then technically this is the third restart. The second restart, I was just going to get it caught up and start the stream, but then it just wasn't working out. We got stuck on an island and I didn't have a paddle, and it was basically just not being able to go anywhere at all. So that's why this time I built a paddle, but we never got stuck on an island, so we didn't really need it that bad this time around, thankfully. Come on, barrel. It's kind of getting foggy out or something. Maybe we're in the choppier part of the ocean. Hopefully we're not about to sail off the world. I don't know what happens if you do sail off, or if there even is an end to this. I hope they just don't automatically sink you or something. Alright, so let's see here. For storage, what do we got? Under here. There we go. One more plastic. Our hook should be fine, so that won't be too big of an issue. I am going to turn us a little bit to the left because it just seems like a lot of the resources quit spawning. Maybe that's how you know you're about to sail off the world? I'm not exactly sure. Food and water ran out of planks. That's not good. I'm grabbing up some extra supplies over here. It is kind of cool how if items just randomly float into your hook, it'll pick it up. But it looks like we are a little too short. What about the plastic? Oh, come on. I don't think it was close enough. Oh, hi there. Let me back up, please. Thank you. Food's running a little low. Fish doesn't last too very long in this game. You eating it barely goes up any. I guess that's part of the survival aspect, but you definitely have to catch a good amount of fish per day. I'd say if you were playing this at home, it would probably be like 3 or 4 fish per day in order to keep your food all the way up. I just been eating one, then getting fairly hungry, then eating another one. That way I don't really have to worry about it too much. There are nets and stuff later on that we can attach to our raft, so we just sail over stuff and it'll auto pick up for us. So that'll be nice when we actually get that kind of technology. But that's all you have to do to fish in the game. You just toss this lure in the water, and you wait around a little bit, and there'll be like a left mouse button interactive thing pop up on the screen. You just click once, and then you reel it in automatically. You don't have to fight the fish or anything. So that is pretty nice. And sometimes there are fish that won't go on the small grill, but thankfully we keep getting the small ones. Out of luck. Alright. Yeah, we're starting to head towards more stuff. What is this? Just a random message in the bottle? Guess I'll put you here. Doesn't look like it actually does anything. That's kind of cool. Come on, shark, get out of here. Gotta repair this raft. So we got food and water. I think this is a fairly successful day so far. Yeah, so I think that's going to end it here, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.